Yo, so since I couldn't find a plot synopsis of Rings, since I guess no one has it yet, I'm gonna just try to remember how I saw it. Give y'all a quick rundown. Not really in case you missed it, cause it just came out, but in case you do miss it, well, fuck it. I don't want to see it. I'm gonna try to sum it up for you. All right, so movie starts off with a dude on a plane tripping out that he watched the video with Samara, that girl that kills everybody, and he was, oh, I watched it 7 days today to the hour or something, and I'm like, she ain't about to kill everybody on the plane, like that's cheating. I kept thinking she was cheating the entire movie. I'm like, why are you cheating so much, man? Know the limits of your powers. So she kills old dude on the plane, and everybody. The video comes up on everybody's on the TV. You probably seen that trailer or seen. It's like the first 3 minutes. Where you probably seen that TV spot somewhere. She kills the pilots too, and I think she killed another girl because the other girl said she watched it too. But it just cuts off. Like that's how the movie comes on. It's like a whole bunch of flies and stuff are in the cockpit. But I'm like, girl, you cannot kill 180 some people. That's not. It's not how you get down. Like you just kill him or her. It's like, but anyway, so then it came on. Then you got Julia and Holtz, which are the main two people. And well, actually, no, I'm lying. It's Gabriel and Sky, and Gabriel is Johnny Galecki, which is Leonard on Big Bang Theory, and him and I think it was Sky was his sister. I really don't know. She died, so I don't know if it was his sister or his girlfriend, or I think sister. So they talk about when old boy died on the plane, like it was 2 years ago. It's a VHS tape with Samara on it that's gonna kill you. He messes around with it. Gabriel, then he gets it to work, opens the VHS that he bought at like an antique place, and then he puts the tape in. And when he does, he sees it raining upside down. The rain is like going towards the sky, and he was just like okay with that. But he might have been high too because he smoked something. But what else happened after that? Oh yeah, it was a scene where Julia was like Skyping Holt, and they was about to get X-rated, and then like a black dude and an Asian dude just came into his room, and I was like, how you know a black dude and an Asian dude? I don't even know an Asian dude, but that wasn't really that important. And then she started calling him. She started blowing up Holt. She didn't know where he was at after they watched the video, and then she went to a school just like 541 miles away. It was dumb far. So then she went and was like, yo, where's he at? And she couldn't find him. And then she found Johnny Galecki, which was Gabriel. He was trying to get people to watch the Ring video, which he was getting people to watch it. And then have like somebody else watch it after you. So it would be your tail. Like, so you wouldn't die because they would watch it. And then it would follow them and they had to do the same thing. And his sister Sky, I think she didn't get a tail, and Julia was with her after she went through all these elevators and bookcases and looking this and that and this and this, and then she saw her kill Samara. She came out of the TV. Samara doesn't kill that many people in this movie, honestly. I think she killed like two people, if the two, three, four. She doesn't kill that many people. So then she's like locks herself in a bathroom, and then the girl Sky tries to pull her TV out of the wall, falls down. Some more comes out of it. She don't really do anything to stop it, and then Julie's in the closet, and then Samara opens the closet. I thought she was done, but then they just showed Julie being dead on the chair. She put her in a chair too. She wasn't. I think she like died on the floor, and she put her in the chair. And then after that, Holt came out, and then she found Holt, and then Holt was about to die because he watched the video, and then since he didn't have a tail, nobody else watched it, so he was marked. She watched the tape just to see, so it saved Holt, and she was marked, and she got marked with some like braille on her hand that nobody knew what. I didn't even know it was braille, to be honest, until I was like, oh, I would have missed that. So then after they do that, Gabriel Johnny Galecki starts to do research, and he was doing a research party. He thought it was souls are like immortal, and they go from one form to the next, and that's why he had everybody watching the video to see how to like science it. And then when Julia watched it, she was seeing a video inside the video that was telling Samara was telling her to help her because she's been suffering this whole time from her dad and her mom. So then she tries to then Julia tries to save Samara. She keeps seeing her mom everywhere. She's having mad visions, and then they're just so happen like an hour away from where she died at. Then they go try to find her grave. She's not in there. She has more weird visions. Then she sees that the well is under a Liberty Bell, and there's more visions of like a bird. And then Holt goes out to talk to some people in the city. The city only has like 254 people. And then a lot of visions. There was a lot of jump scares. People was opening umbrellas, all that. And then John Galecki dies. Gabriel dies trying to figure out what the braille was on her palm, but Holt never answers his phone for whatever reason. Maybe I guess he was scared to get another call. And then they kept watching the video over and over, so I don't know if that was gonna like speed up their death time or what. I don't know. And then she sees that it's the video in the video, and she's trying to be like, "Oh snap! Samara needs help. She's a real victim here, even though she's killing people and all that." So they go to her city. They ask around with the really few amount of people. Julia keeps seeing visions of this girl, which was this other lady's niece. It so happened that she was Samara's mother. And Burke, which is Vincent, I forgot to say his last name, but he was on CSI or something. He's a Kingpin and Daredevil. He was her dad. No, he was Samara's dad, and he kidnapped the other girl. I forgot her name. And put her in the church for her pregnancy, so nobody knew about her. Then when Samara came out, I think he killed her because he had visions too that he was supposed to have a child that does some sexy, special, otherworldly shit, but it didn't work out the way they thought. And he made himself go blind or something. He took his own eyesight so he didn't have to see Samara, so he couldn't get fucked with the visions and everything. So then Julia found that out because Julia was getting hints every time she went somewhere from the tape that Samara was telling, like, go here, go do that, see this bird cage, see this bell, see all that. So then she saw all the clues, and then she put everything together, figured out that Burke was her dad, and put her up in the thing in the church, in the cellar, and he knew that too, so he was hip. So he started beating her with the cane, hit her on her legs, all that, was messing her up. And then Samara came out of Julia's phone after they wrestled and tussled a couple times. It got to real like Don't Breathe interlude. It got real Don't Breathe-ish for y'all that saw Don't Breathe. It had a little like the B-roll from Don't Breathe. And so then they figured all that out. Holt came in. She pushed Burke down the stairs. You thought he died because you saw his neck break. Apparently he ain't died. He just got back up. And I was like, that dude was dead. I don't know why that went like that. But then Holt came in. He hit Holt in the face with the cane. And then Samara came out of her phone and she was like, Julia's about to die. And then she was like, don't die on me, Julia. We got business to handle. So she whispered into her. He was choking her out with like a rag. And then he couldn't see, so he was like, Samara, is that you? She fixed his eyes, man. She fixed my man Burke's eyes, her pops, so he could see her to mutilate his ass. And then his mouth went off. Like and he was done. So after he was done, then Samara was done, and everybody was done. They burned her bones. Everybody like, cool. We got it. We solved it. We heroes. So then they go back to whatever. They go back to college life and all that. And then there's that braille. He never knew what the braille meant on her hand. So Holt finally opened his phone and started looking at the voicemails that old boy left. Meanwhile, Julia in the bathroom coughing up hairballs. So he searches the braille on her hand, and it translates to rebirth. And after he had to do a braille translator. While he was doing that, she was peeling off her skin and throwing up hairballs, and she became Samara. So, and then it emailed everybody in her contacts the video of Samara's in the ring. So now they all got it, and they gonna send it, and they gonna share, so on and so on. So I like the end. It was like, hey, Pops was an asshole, but I'm a bigger asshole, because you just try to like justify what he did. Like what he did was fucked up too, but I'm more fucked up than he is. And Pops was trying to tell her, don't do this, because Julia wasn't the first. She was like the 12th that tried to save her. And he was like, bitch, I kill all of them because you don't want this loose. You don't want these problems. So then it ends with her wiping the mirror and she becomes Samara. So that was Rings, guys, as much as accurately as I could put it together. Y'all should go check it out for yourselves. Like the video, like my other videos, y'all. Peace.